here we are. Hello, test. Checking the volume, hold on. Is the audio okay? Alright, listen. Hold on a bit. Let me just manage some stuff first. Hold on. Alright, I think we can start now. Anyways, I think we're gonna be continuing where we left off last time. Yo, Kopivosian teman kengawe, it's your boy Eridian, the graphic designer and part-time VTuber, and welcome to today's stream where we're gonna be continuing Paranormasight, the 7 mysteries of Hanzhou. Yes, this is gonna be the second part. In case you view this from the VOD and not in order, this is gonna be the second part. So we're gonna be continuing off because we spent the last 3 hours from the previous episode of just clearing the intro basically. But today we're gonna be taking a look at what's cooking on the new installments, the next episodes basically. What the hell? I think it's the medicines. Yeah, I took some just for context, I took some flu and phlegm meds, and it's kind of like making me a bit drowsy, not drowsy, like ditzy or something. So I'm not really in the best state for heavy puzzles, but we'll try our best. Anyways, and for you VOD watchers, you guys are still gonna be mad lads. If you watch this from beginning until the end, you guys are freaking mad lads. Anyways, here we are. We're gonna be continuing on fresh from the latest. So we already cleared Shogo Okie. Hold on. I got a message. Where were we? Okay. So yeah. Batrix. I don't remember giving you That is weird. I don't remember Botrix as being the one that is active right now. And I believe the one is I set it up for what is it? I set it up for, if I'm not mistaken, kick. Yeah, I haven't actually go for kick yet. Well, at least not yet. But yeah, I set that one up for that account, not here. That's kind of sus. Maybe I should remove Botrix entirely, to be honest. I never allow them access over here. Anyways, so last time we went with Shogo Okie, and both routes, as you can see here, over here, he's supposed to be like gathered like 100% of soul dregs. Get 100% of soul, that means he can revive the dead, so to say. But apparently he just died himself. And then we went back over here, and then we go into this timeline. And the water just dropped now. And then he just found dead at daytime. So Shogo wasn't the main character to begin with, I guess, maybe, I'm not sure. But anyways, let's go with, I don't know, maybe we can continue until like reach whatever we can reach before we go to these other stories then. Damn. Immediately. Kill them. The mock fires perishing flame. Kill them. The flame bearers. Kill them all. They have acquired the power of the curse stone, the haunting clappers. You can use it to kill those with fire or fire starting device on every person. Use the curse button to set your target alight. Okay. I'm not really sure if we're gonna be like using that a lot. Murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Sir, Gorose. Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? You who strongly desires the right. Kill them. Shikima. So it was activated at midnight. Okay, understandable. Back with me, man. Hold on. Can't say I understand what just happened, but it certainly seems to have put you in a good mood. This might be the first time I've ever seen you really smile. Dreams? We have a lot of people here. No, not dreams. Sounds like something I might want to hear about. We play as Shosaki's waifu from previous episode. Let's check around first. Old hanging scroll. I don't know who painted it. It's been hanging here since before I was born. Oh, damn. So it is an old house then. It's a fax machine. Fax machine. You can send images to other places along the telephone network. I don't really know how it works. Most houses don't have one. I rarely find a use for it. Telephone. This mansion has a private line. There's a cabinet. Am I not supposed to check on it? There's a door. No. Lock. The swinging of the pendulum echoes through the room. It feels livelier than usual with Richter here. Usually, it's just me. Look, it's a TV. I love television. Father bought one as soon as it hit the market. He likes to have the latest gadgets. Like the latest models, there's no remote control. We've had it for a long time. Back when it was new, we all gathered around it and marveled at it as a family. But with father and my husband being away so often, it quickly fell into disuse. Damn. That's like one of the like saddest part of life. So just grow distance. What the hell is this? Well, I'll be damned. Is that what I think it is? Goodness, you made me jump. It's just a silly little sticker my son got from somewhere or other. He put it up just before. Well, you know what happened. I still can't bring myself to take it down. Let me take a closer look. I knew it. It's head honcho from way back in set number 1. This is a real collector's item. Excuse me? Don't tell me you never heard of the mockingbirds. Mockingbirds, no what? They're the hot new craze. Cute little birds dress up like rough and tumble delinquents. I never heard of them, but this certainly seems to matter to you. Best part is, nobody knows who made them. They just start showing up around town, and soon enough, they'd won everybody's heart. Story goes that they've made by some anonymous artist who covertly leaves them behind in specific locations. No one knows when or where they'll show up next. They're basically an urban legend of sorts. I think one will turn up here of all places. This is a good sign, I'm sure of it. Oh well, that's nice. The hell is this? Yeah, got this. There, new that we need to look at story chart. But will remain incomplete. As the evening bell rings in Iriecho, near present-day Shumoku Bridge. Oh yeah, this is the thing, the burn one. Kills by burning one who is in possession of fire or a fire-starting device. Right, I'll just use the clappers. It must be the work of that vixen who personally and enchanted my lord. That witch, hauntingly cold eyes, had my lord dancing in the palm of her hand. Perhaps I was also taken in by her. How many innocent people did I lure in other orders? This must be karma. Sound of a heavy bell. It feels like my head. It feels like my head split open. Ah, right, the evening bell. That must be why nobody can hear the sound of my clappers. But to do it louder. Damn, that's kind of suck. Okay. Stereo, that's a big ass stereo right there. Stereo unit with separated speakers, designed for home use. My husband insisted on buying one, even though he isn't one to listen to music often. Okay, understandable. An arrangement of flowers. Is that hydrangea flowers? We bring in someone to do it. I don't even know what the flowers are called. I think that's hydrangea. Check the table. This dude, private investigator I hired. Friend told me about him. They said he's not very well known, but he's good at what he does. When I first visited his office in Ota City and saw how he dressed, I could hardly believe he was a detective. But after talking to him for a while, I changed my mind. He says some strange things at times, but he seems like a reliable sort. Okay. He just say, okay. Okay. Let me bring you up to speed. We were in the middle of the chat when you suddenly started spacing out. And the whole time you were grinning to yourself like you just won the lottery. You have to tell me what was that all about. Well, where to start? I'm not even sure like if that's how she's gonna be like sounding like, you know? So the haunting clapper's curse echo appeared out of nowhere. You've been hit by, you've been struck by my smooth truckun lemau. Hello Bashara, welcome. Got it right? That's right. So it's all real. Honestly, I still find it hard to believe, but I guess I have to now. So that curse don't appear in your hand myself. It looked like it popped clean out of thin air. With evidence that clear, there's no denying that there's some supernatural force at work. How are you? We just started, by the way, so don't worry, you don't miss anything. So basically the episode just started with like suddenly like, oh, I'm burning. We went into the memory of the person who got burned, you know. I don't think you quite understand. Oh, this isn't about evidence, and it isn't about belief. More than that, I know it's real. The moment the curse appeared, I know everything before it even said a word. It was already there in my head, as clear as day. Today we become a woman? Where's Show? Damn, Show miss out. Just knew, huh? It was etched into my soul, along with the cursed echoes, resentful memories. I can feel it, what it was like. Dying like they did hundreds of years ago. Brief in flame, writhing in pain as my flesh blackens and my blood boils. I can feel it, all the agony, all the rage. Fills me with bloodlust. I think I need to kill someone. Anyone will do, just as long as they're carrying fire. See, that could be a problem. You think so? What I know of you, I was sure you'd see it as an opportunity. The stronger the desire to resurrect someone, the stronger the urge to kill. That's how it seems to me anyway. Good grief. Talk about spanner in the works. Damn, this really sounds like my daily life. I am fine. God dang it. That might be a good idea. Oh, finally, the music kicks in. Oh. Finally, we're gonna be learning some stuff. That's what you hired me for, ma'am. To look into your son's kidnapping last year. To uncover the truth behind the abduction and murder of Shuichi Chigima. Oh yes, I remember. They never did find the one who did it. That's what I'm here about today, in fact. Kind of weird to let me drop by so late, by the way. I've been turning over every last stone and I've come up with a grand total of 1 lead. God dang it. That's a spend just for 1 lead. That's not good. Maybe it is good. I mean, like it's a close case, so getting 1 lead is more than like a miracle. So you said. As far as the police are concerned, it's a cold case. See? The case is closed. But I've managed to make some headway. I remember. You were just about to tell me. Okay. You know, we still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. Tell you what, why don't I tell you what I found and then we can make a decision. Alright. I suppose there's not much point going over kidnapping itself. No, I'm very familiar. Then I leave them for the files to cover and just confirm a few things about the case. The police trace the culprit's calls back to, let's see here, Northern Oyoko River, here in Sumida City. That's quite a wide area. So what's his connection with the curse? With who? Connection with who? The woman or the guy? That's right. In the end, they never managed to nail down exactly where the calls were coming from. Oh, Jero, hello, welcome. Yo, yeah, finally, you reach where the game finally started. The detective, I don't think he's related in any way. He's just here because he's hired to investigate the kidnapping. So yeah, nice. But there's a lot of context you might not get it. Probably, maybe when you have the time, you can watch the first VOD, I guess. But yeah. So why he have the curse? No, it's not him. It's not him. It's the woman. It's the lady that has the curse. By the way, I won't be fully focusing on your stream since I also plan to play this myself someday. Oh yeah, I will watch the first VOD next time. Yeah, I think the first VOD will be safe, I guess, because most of the stuff in there is already shown in their trailer and gameplay trailer. So I think it's not spoiler that much. So yeah, Basara, like I said, it's the lady, the Harue. Harue is the one with the curse right now. Okay, thanks for letting me know. But it was almost certainly the same location as Shuichi being held captive, since Shuichi's voice could be heard during the killer's call. Northern Oyoko River is quite a distance from Shuichi's normal school commute, factoring in that he was seen at school but went missing before he arrived at his house. It's likely that he was abducted by car on his route home. Maybe, but exactly, Shuichi was a clever boy. He never would have gotten into a car with a stranger. That's right. I still tap was active with the volume setting save our life. Damn you forward. I don't know, man. I was very firm about that. I know he understood too. I even saw him warning the other children. It's possible that they forced him into the car. The only issue there is there weren't any witnesses to the kidnapping. You can't bundle someone into a car before that many students around and not be noticed. But nobody came forward to say they saw anything suspicious. So, they target him at some other time? Somewhere away from his usual route. Both of those seem a little far-fetched. Which raises the question, how did the kidnapper pull it off? The police never managed to find an answer. In the end, they decided that the kidnapper must have just gotten lucky. Damn, bro. Leaving it to gacha, bro. Come on. Well, why not turn the problem on its head? What do you mean? What do you mean? Tell me more. The kidnapper managed to convince Shuichi to get into their car, but how? The only thing that makes sense to me is if they were somebody that he would have a reason to trust. A teacher, perhaps, or a relative, or somebody else that he knew. But all of the adults Shuichi knew had alibis. Police checked them all thoroughly. They did, huh? No one throws numbers at a problem like the cops. But what if it wasn't someone he knew? Or rather, what if the culprit disguised themselves as a police officer? That would explain why he didn't find them suspicious. The Shigema family has close ties with the police after all. He would have had a reason to trust them. You might be right, but surely that couldn't have... Well, there's a problem with the theory. You'd be surprised how much police officers stand out. That's sort of the point after all. They're meant to be a visible deterrent against crime. Okay. Oh, hello Sasaki. Welcome. we're discussing learning of what we're having right now. We're now playing as Harue Shigima. Is it Harue Shigima? Wait, hold on. Yeah, Harue Shigima. We become the 30-year-old woman. Oh, the woman route? Not really the woman route. I'm not sure if we want to say like the woman route. Basically from her POV, maybe you can say. But here's another interesting little bit of trivia I happen to know. When you ask people to imagine someone suspicious, nobody pictures women or children. Even kids who've been warned about stranger danger often subconsciously expect that danger to look like an adult man. Besides, Shuichi was the sort of boy who wanted to be a police officer when he grew up. He must have had a very strong sense of right and wrong. That's right. Wait, surely you can't mean... It's a woman. It's a girl. Maybe it's a girl. Now you're getting it. If, say, a young woman approached Shuichi asking for help, what would he have done? Now you can see, god dang it. Now I want Shogo to win. Shogo died in both rounds. The woman safe stares at Paulina, god dang it. If someone like that said they were lost and asked him for directions, would he have gotten into the car? He might have. His husband always told him that a man had a duty to watch out for women and children. You could certainly argue that kind of attitude is outdated nowadays. But if Shuichi believed it, then we might have something here. Then, you think the culprit was a young woman? But it was a man's voice on the phone. She might have been an accomplice, or maybe she didn't even realize she was being used. If anything, that would explain why she hasn't come forward. She herself might not realize she had anything to do with the case. Damn. Damn, my guy dead in this route. I think maybe. Right. So the question is, did anybody see Shuichi speaking with a young woman on the day of this disappearance? See, what I said about people's biases, that goes for witnesses too. And I figured that maybe, if I start asking new questions, I might get some new answers. So I spent my day asking around Shuichi's school route, seeing if anyone had seen something. One man thought he had. Did you mean saw it happen? Well, I can't say that for sure, yet. It turned out he wanted something from me, so he asked if we could talk in private. Oh, flashback. Flashback. Several hours earlier. Alright, this should do. There's no one around, we can speak in confidence. Excuse me, what was your name again? Jonochi. Got it. Well, Jonochi, I'm all ears. So we're on the same page. You're a private detective investigating Shuichi Shigima's kidnapping. Do I have that right? Of course. What else do I look like? Should I know what a private detective looks like? Oh, forget it. The lantern curse suspect? Is this the dude? I think maybe. Look, I tell you straight. My life is in danger. I need your help. But you'll excuse me if that caught me a little off guard. Let me ask you straight. Who is trying to kill you? A student called Yoshiraishi. Interesting. Google, huh? So you've been naughty. It's nothing like that. That girl, she's a murderer. I'm the only one who knows, but I saw what she did. Damn. What did you see? They really just copied the same design of the detective for this guy. What do you mean? Yoshiraishi, I saw her kidnap Shuichi Shigima. Come again? I saw her talk to him on the street and led him away. I didn't think much of it at the time, but then he went missing. She murdered him, I'm sure of it, or at least she's got something to do with it. That's what you're here for, isn't it? Then you can't let her get to me. If that is true, you've been sitting on some valuable information. Why didn't you tell anybody? Well, you see, can't explain that. I don't have any reason to believe you. I couldn't. She told me she'd kill me if I spoke a word. You're telling me a schoolgirl had you scared for your life? We don't know her curse power yet. Which one? Whose curse power? So you've been sitting on all the time, and you think she's coming for you now that you spilled the beans? I don't trust this guy. I'm not sure. Maybe it's half true. Maybe it's half true. The high school girl? I don't. So this is before the curse appeared. You know, this is before the curse appeared. So I don't think anyone have curse power yet. Is this the same schoolgirl we killed yesterday? Not sure. We don't even know the name of the schoolgirl that we killed yesterday. I'm begging you, don't let her get to me. Arrest her. I'm telling you, she's a demon. Well, you seem to believe what you're saying, but it just doesn't add up. How could a schoolgirl have a fully grown man so terrified? You don't know what she can do. She'll curse me. How did he know about the curse? Curse you? I'm sorry, but you're losing me here. It's true. Her house, it's... forget it. Why do I even bother? You seem dubious enough to believe me, but I should have known you'd never understand. Enough. I'll find someone else to help me. Hey! Well, apparently... he's trying to get away from the girl. Okay. Why not report to the police, dude? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's because maybe that's why he goes to a private investigator, you know? Maybe he done something that he shouldn't as well, you know? Probably. I can hardly believe it. At the time, I thought this mention of curses was just crazy talk, but I'm starting to see that there might have been more to it. Then, if you can just find that girl. Curse? Oh no, curse. If she was Shuichi on the day of... She was with Shuichi on the day of the kidnapping, goddamn it, I'm dyslexic. Then there's a good chance she knows something. On top of that, I did some digging on the man I spoke to. His full name's Kohei Jonochi. He's a teacher at Komagata High School here in Sumida. Oh, it's the same school. Okay. This guy echo when nobody's around. He's a true JoJo character, you know. Teacher? Then this schoolgirl is one of his students? I think that's very likely. Brain work, brain. This is only English. Maybe I need some drink as well. Is he gone? At last, we got a lead. Hopefully it'll be a breakthrough we're looking for. We done with that then? Okay, let's go about the rite of resurrection then. The rite of resurrection, huh? I read about that in an occult magazine the other day. Apparently, some old book showed up recently with all the gory details. And they say that the rite can be found somewhere in Hanzhou. I remember the first time you told me about that. Felt like my prayers had been heard. Like I had the hope, real hope, for the first time. Ever since that awful day, I've wondered, what if I hadn't sent him to school? What if I just paid the ransom? And the day goes by when I don't think if I'd done something differently. Suichi would still be alive. Can't blame yourself, ma'am. It was the culprit's fault, not yours. Nah, girl, you're gonna end up like Shogo. Though I know that won't help any. Grief is funny like that. I'm guessing that's why you're after the right. Guess I didn't need to ask. It's written all over your face. I can tell how much it meant to you. But this is a big but. If this right is the real deal, using it will mean killing someone and stealing their soul. The problem? Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh, are we going to have a showdown? If it comes to that, I'm afraid I'll have to stop you. Oh, that's a shame. A shame, huh? That's all? I thought if I'm going to be competing with other curse bearers, then your detective skills might come in useful. You realize you're talking about ending someone's life, right? Don't you see any issue with that? I think any parent in my position would happily kill for a chance like this. That's so, is it? Dear oh dear, what have I got myself into? Damn, she had that killer eyes already. Damn, man, she's about to throw down. Her glare making something is rising, and it's not my Zhongli. At least it's not your Zhongli pillar. God dang it, hold on. If it makes you uncomfortable, then you won't have to get any blood on your hands yourself. I don't need you to kill the other curse bearers. I only need you to find them. I won't be party to murder, ma'am. Not even for a client. That's a shame. I see. I didn't realize you were so stubborn. Let me say though, it's not like I don't get what you're going through. As long as you're not killing anyone with your own hands, maybe I can help you out. Do you have in mind? Well, how about stealing someone else's curse stone after they're filled with soul dregs? That was all you were after, then I could lend you my services guilt-free. If the other curse bearers want to kill each other, that's their business. I'm not trying to be a hero here. Oh, it's time for the battle royale. I'm guessing that we are kind of like the assassin class, maybe, because we're just like looking and prowling, minus the killing. Well then, I suppose we have a deal. Although, what if I stole a curse stone using my curse? Would you disapprove? That will void our contract, ma'am. Just warning you now. My. Before we go any further, why don't you tell me about that curse of yours? The haunting clappers, was it? That's one of the 7 mysteries of Hanzhou, if I remember correctly. That's right. The original story did happen somewhere near here, I think. Sure, I remember hearing that. In that case, my money will be on all the curse bearers being somewhere in Hanzhou. First move should be to narrow them down. Some of them were bound to try and come for you first. They need to be ready. Curses make their bearers more willing to kill, so an attack will come from anywhere. That sounds sensible. If I remember correctly, your haunting clappers can set people on fire, but only if they have a naked flame or lighter on their person. Is that right? That's right. In olden times, wooden clappers were used to warn people of fire. I'm guessing it punishes those who don't heed the warning. It seems like a good curse to have. It's simple and straightforward enough to use. I don't think that's really what is it? That's really easy. I think this curse is one of the hardest one to meet the condition. Huh? Naked flame? Naked flame means visible flame. Like like there's fire on something. So basically, if that person have a naked flame, it means like that person has a flame on him, or like he's holding a flame or something. That's what naked flame means. It's not that naked. It's kind of like the expression when you say like the naked eyes. You know, it means like it's just your eye without any like glasses, no lenses, no contacts, just the eye. So it's called the naked eye, you know. So naked flame means like it's visible, it's raw, it's right there. Although it's hard to say how it stacks up without knowing what else is on the table. You really think it's that good? The target can't do much to throw it off, and it has nice long activation window. It's big that it works on lighters too. Just slip one into your target's pocket and say the condition you were already fulfilled before they even knew you're there. They wouldn't even know what hit them. Maybe I won't have to actually use it. I could just tell someone I could, and they'd have to do what I said. Threats could work, although without any proof, it'll come down to how convincing it can be. Only you could use the curse, and then back out at the last second. At the last second? What an interesting idea. I have a lighter right here. We could try it now. Oh damn! Oh damn! She wanted to try it out. That's an interesting proposition. Maybe not. I'm not quite crazy enough to make myself a guinea pig. Oh, I see. You're an odd one, ma'am. If you don't mind me saying, and I don't think it's just a curse. You flatterer. Damn, she's weird. She's crazy. She's cray. That's why this detective asked us about the lighter. Yeah, that's why. So he told the woman that Shogo was carrying a lighter, so that means like she can activate the curse. That's why like when she saw that Shogo threw it away suddenly, then yeah, you know. As for what we do next, first of all, I think we should stay indoors. Try not to do anything spontaneous or outside of your normal routine. Right then, have you decided what you want me to working on? I think it's better to close the kidnapping case first, right? And then, I mean like, it might be connected to the 7 mysteries anyway. Finally, I have a lead. I need to know what happened to my son. Your wish is my command, ma'am. Focus all of my efforts on looking into the kidnapping. Although something just occurred to me. You can't investigate the matter at night, can you? At least until the sun rises. Could you search for the other curse bearers? Alright, I see how it is. Well, I'd be happy to help. Odds are good that the other curse bearers are also working by night. Anyone they kill under cover of darkness won't be discovered until sunrise. I bet they'll be trying to do as much as they can before morning comes. So it's settled then. I'll look into the other curse bearers by night. And once the city wakes up, and I can start asking questions, I'll investigate the kidnapping as well. I'll even try to find Miss Shiraishi as part of the bargain. Thank you. That's more than enough. Now then. Get to work. There's only so much time before sunrise. I'll call you if I found out anything new. You stay here and keep a lookout. Alright? There's no telling what kinds of curses you might find out in the streets tonight. Don't go outside if you can help it, and try to be ready for anything. I will. Well, if that's all, I should be going. Oh, just finished like that. Oh yeah, it's zero escape all over again. Let's go. Despite having obtained the curse of the haunting clappers, Harishigima is determined to use the rite of resurrection by stealing the remaining cursed stones. She instructs her private investigator Richter to find the other cursed bearers. Okay. Hold on. In almost an hour since Richter left. Wait, hold on. hold on. Guess you guys are wondering like why I said like hold on a little bit. Sometimes I need to like blow my nose or some shit because like I said I just took the flu medicine. I kind of like have a cold a bit. But yeah, he promised to call me if anything happened, but he hasn't, so all I can do is wait and wait. Look, it's a newspaper. Did? Oh, basically she never reads it. Looks like the city's biggest problem right now is pollution. I remember how the air and water used to be even more polluted. The river was covered in scum from all the sewage of industrial. Oh, I think yes, this is the industrial boom. Yeah, pollution everywhere basically. Wait, hold on. Eventually people started getting sick and it couldn't be ignored anymore. Yes, I'm sick as well, please. Fortunately, it's gotten better since then, although the air around the industrial district is still filthy with gas and smog. Oh, I just finished right there? Okay. Still not over. There's one thing Honjo never wants for, it's horrific crimes. They found a police officer dead in a local park just the other day. A lot of my family are in the police. I hope it wasn't anybody I knew. I don't read the news anymore, not since last year. It brings back bad memories. Still more? Suicide at local high school? Oh, I remember that. A high school girl jumped off the roof about a week ago. She was bullied, I think. Or maybe it was something about exam pressure? What? No, this can't be right. Her name. Oh, so it's a different girl. It's a different girl. So she died from a week ago. So the one that Shogo killed was a different girl. Oh, it's different. Michiyoshi is dead? That means their only lead is gone. Wait, no. The teacher knows about Shiraishi. Yeah, the teacher knows about Shiraishi, so he might be still a lead. Can't work this out on my own. Maybe Richter will know. Go check. I'll make sure the receiver is on the hook. It'll ring as soon as it calls. Okay, it rings. I'm not sure about you guys. I put this on my full blast on my own headphones and it kind of spooked me a little bit. Answer. Hello, Shigima residence. Do you think she'll answer it like that? Mogata Bridge. Called me out to meet him and came here to Komagata Bridge. Try fanboy vibe area, maybe work. What do you mean fanboy vibe? You mean when voicing her? I mean, like, what I meant was like she's all gloomy and sad, but suddenly answering the phone like all cheerful. Richter, there's something I need to tell you. Funny, I was just thinking the same thing. We're on Komagata Bridge over the Sumida River, and there's a highway on one side and a freeway on the other, but they're both deserted this late at night. Okay. Let's check first if there's anything. We are curse bearers now. We don't want any surprises. We don't want any floating lights following us, you know. Not gonna lie, the floating lights yesterday kinda spook us. Right. No, okay. The water is filthy and horrid, but at night, when it's still, it looks almost peaceful. Can I ask you something, ma'am? Is the Sumida River what you Honjo folks picture when you think of home? I couldn't say. All I can tell you is that I can hardly stand the sight of it. Right, sure guess. This was where they found him after he went missing. All alone, floating in that horrible water. All I can think is how scared he must have been, how cold he must have been. What did he ever do to deserve something so awful? I've come here every day since then, and I prayed to the river to give him back, to give me back my son, day after day after day. You know, in the olden times, people believe rivers mark where our worlds met the next. So the act of crossing flowing water had a huge amount of spiritual significance. Back when Edo was founded, the people of Chuo saw the Sumida River the same way. They associated the far side of the river with the afterlife. That same place would later become Honjo. All their fear and revulsion accumulated there and took root. Like this song really got me for yeah. But then the Ryogoku Bridge sprang up after the Great Fire of Mereki, and just like that, Honjo was part of the city too. And as it turned from farmland into a town, the people surrounded it with man-made rivers and crisscrossed it with canals and waterways. Oh, so most of these are man-made? I mean, like, yeah, probably. It's kind of like very straight, you know, with all this. You know, these are the canals, this is the river, right? This is the river. So I think this is the Komagata Bridge. And there's another bridge over here. Yeah, I think this is the new bridge that they said or something. I'm not sure. They were, but that's not always they were for. The other purpose was to contain all the corruption that had built up on the far shore and stop it leaking to our side of the Great Divide. Officially, they were a physical barrier, but unofficially, they were a spiritual one too. So if I have this right, are you saying that Honjo is a place where the real world meets the afterlife? Exactly. That's why the rite of resurrection is here rather than anywhere else. I'm sure of it. And it's probably why the 7 mysteries and their curses have survived to the modern day. And I guess that would make this spot we're standing right now right over the water, the border between life and death. Damn. If there ever was a place where bringing back the dead might be possible, I reckon it's here. It's funny that you mentioned praying to the river. They might have done more than what you think. Is that supposed to make me feel better? Just thinking loud, ma'am. Well, it's a nice thought. Oh, there's more. Oh, that's right. There's one more memory I have of this river. Do you mind if I tell you? Go ahead. It must have been about 20 years ago. 20 years now, when I was still a schoolgirl. Back then, the Sumida River was much filthier than it is now. It was full of garbage and industrial discharge. It was scummy and slimy, and it stank. You could look out over the water and see dead cats and dogs and pigeons just floating. One day, among all the filth and garbage, there was a piece of my missing classmate's hand. What the hell? That's kinda sus. What? It was almost a miracle when you stop to think about it. What were the chances that someone would find a part of her that was still recognizable? And that although everything but the palm had rotted away in the water, part that was left would have been identifiable scar? And that they could tell it'd been a murder from the blade marks on the bone. Wait, are you talking about the Nejima murders? So you have heard of it. I'm impressed. I assume you were about an elementary schooler at the time. I wasn't really aware of it then. I only heard about it after the fact. I had no idea the victim was a classmate of yours. Damn, son. How do I really making my bones chill? Her life is like, damn, really dark, man. To be honest, it was all a bit of a blur. A wave of chaos just parting around me. Something like that. They said the rest of her body must have sunk to the bottom of the river. They combed the riverbed, but they only ever found pieces. Everything else must have rotted and flowed out to the sea. Afterwards, I heard that all the divers who had been looking for her fell ill. I mean, you already mentioned that the river was like polluted as hell with dead cats and dogs. Who wouldn't get sick? It's funny, everyone figures the river's filthy already, so one more piece of garbage won't hurt. But every little bit makes it worse. It's a vicious cycle. I know I wouldn't want to go rooting around down there myself. That's right, which is why the riverbed is the last place anybody will go looking. Or so was the killer's thinking, I suppose. The times were changing quickly back then. Things were confusing. Everyone seemed to be in a hurry. Young people were moving to Tokyo in droves. Some even ran away from home to make it in to the big city. And they made easy targets for bad people. A lot of them end up disappearing without a trace. You see, back then, if you chop a body up into tiny pieces and threw it in a river, it would rot quickly and discreetly and sink to the bottom of the never to be seen again. Are you saying what I think you're saying? They arrested him shortly after. Michika Nejima, the man who killed my classmate, and cut her into pieces. Are we playing a curse game or how to become a serial killer game? I don't know, man. I don't know. Wait, hold on. He was so methodical about it. It couldn't have been his first crime. And people began to wonder how many other girls he'd murdered the same way. The police never found any evidence of other murders in the end. But the river knows the truth. How many corpses has it swallowed up over the years, I wonder? That same thought spread through everyone's mind, and they started to avoid this area. So really, this river has been ringed with corruption for decades now. Or at least, that's how it seems to me. Well, was that interesting? Well, I can see why you don't have any good memories with this river. With all that darkness lurking beneath the surface, there's no reason that you would. Still, if I may, ma'am, I'm surprised you know so much about the Nejima murders. But how could I not? After all... No, don't tell me she's the murderer! I was the one who found the hand. Police actually wrote me a thank you letter. They said it was only thanks to me that they managed to bring Nejima to justice. That was the only time my father ever said he was proud of me. Huh. I guess it just wasn't the killer's day. Sometimes I wonder if he resents me for it. Oh, I can still... There's still more? Mida River. I have nothing but awful memories of it. Okay, it's finished. Nothing's changed, right? That's right. No lights? No lights? What was this? Oh, it's one of those stickers. Not gonna lie, my pants will be wet if I am the detective. You go first. Alright then. I've been poking around places connected to the 7 mysteries, looking for curse bearers. I think I found a few candidates. First, a tall man I ran into Kinshibori Park. I asked him for directions, trying to probe him a little, but he turned the questions right back around me. It's the mystery man, the secretary. Was out there. The second he figured I wasn't the one he was looking for. I got the sense curses were nothing new to him. I'm about 40% sure he's a curse bearer. He's a curse user? I don't know. Last time Shogo killed him, he only get 1%, remember? So he's not... So maybe he's not the... Maybe he's not a curse bearer, but he might be working with one who has. You know? Because last time when we saw him as Shogo, there's also the light, right? The floating light. And there's this middle-aged guy I saw on the South Wargate Street. There's no question about this one. He had one of the curse stones in his hand. He had a nervous air about him too. It was clear he was up to some shady business. Gathering soul dregs, I bet. He made a good target. Next up is a pair, a young man and a woman I saw around Ryogoku Bridge. This time, the man came up to me and asked me, flat out, if I was a curse bearer. I told him I didn't know what he was talking about, and he backpedaled and left. Looks like they lurk around there often, looking for kindred spirits would be my guess. Yeah, it's the foot washing guy. When he died, the curse gone? No, not really. The curse gone even before he died, remember? When we talk about the curse, it just disappeared, but he's still not dead. Well, except us, we're the one who's dead because we turn around. Though it didn't seem like they were quite working as a pair. Gathering soul dregs in the group might be a decent idea if it could make it work. But with things how they are, it's got to be hard to find folks one can trust. They've got brass though. I don't know what their deal is, but I'd like to find out. Last is 2 detectives I've been sniffing around. These are involved? Not necessarily. A body turned up in the local park a few days ago, so they might just be looking into that. Still, the past got tied to one of the 7 mysteries. Might be it was a curse that did the guy in. And if they're sending in detectives from the head office, then something's got to be up. How do you know where they're from? Let's just say when you're in a business, there are some faces you get to know. Oh yeah, he used to be a cop, right? You found all of them in so little time? I really did hire the best. All in the name, ma'am. Richter Kai. PI. No, wait. Make that Richter Kai investigator extraordinaire. An investigator extraordinaire. Is that why you can dress like that without drawing attention to yourself? You bet. An investigator extraordinaire can blend in like a chameleon in any outfit. Well, that aside, the middle-aged man and the young couple sound the most promising, am I right? No need to pose, my man. True. Whichever we pick, it's still too early to make a move. Seems like the curse bearers are less involved with each other than we thought. Plus, there's still others we don't know about. I say we hang fire and see how things play out. Once more bodies start showing up, they'll get the pot nice and hot. And once it's boiling, our chance will come. What's up? Well, that girl, Michiyo Shiraishi? The one who was with Shuichi on the day of the kidnapping? Sir, well, she's dead. She's what? The lady who committed suicide last week. That was her. I heard something like that happen. Never got the name though. Talk about bad luck. Finally got a lead only to find its turn into a little dead end. Unless her death was the whole reason Jonoichi was so shaken up. He said she was going to curse him. Was he talking about her taking revenge from beyond the grave? It seems that we're back where we started. Not necessarily. The teacher knows something. I'm sure of it. At the very least, I put money on him having something to do with Miss Shiraishi's death. That's why he's so scared of being cursed by her. I see. And also, something tells me he knows more about your son's kidnapping. In any case, I think I've got a good idea of what he's hiding. Call it a hunch. Hunch? Well, more of a theory. Care to take a guess? I can guess. I can't say for certain, but maybe the teacher blackmail the girl because she have the option of not committing suicide, right? But she still commits suicide, and I don't think it's gonna be a curse because the curse only activate tonight. The incident was last week, so the curse is not a thing yet. The curse is not thing yet. The curse only activated tonight at midnight. So it's not murder, because if it's murder then people won't say it's suicide, right? Because it's gonna be like very obvious it's a murder. But because she committed suicide, or at least that's what they heard and what the news had said, that means she's blackmailed, definitely. Exactly my thinking. There. Don't you know about Miss Shiraishi's connection to the kidnapping? And he used that to blackmail her into doing his bidding. He made her feel so trapped. She took her own life to escape. That's my read on it. Yeah, that's what. Well, it's just a theory. Right now, I think we need to have another chat with Mr. Jonoichi. Something wrong? Not really, it just struck me. It's been 20 years. since the Nejima murders. So it has. Not to spook you or anything, but I thought you might be interested in knowing. Life in prison doesn't always mean life. There's a precedent for first-time offenders being allowed to put on parole after 20 years. Only if they found to show remorse and the desire to reform themselves, of course. That's right, I'm impressed you know so much. Still, it's hard for someone with a criminal record to reintegrate into society. I hear they've been trying to fix that recently, matching inmates with jobs and accommodation. Oh really? They keep an eye on them, of course, and make them report in for regular checkups. But to avoid discrimination, they keep the inmates' records a secret from everyone but their employers. They even give particularly notorious criminals new identities, so they won't be recognized in the workplace. Hi. The way you put it, it's like you're saying Fumichika Nejima could be out on parole right now, back in society under a new name, with nobody any wiser. Damn! That means we're gonna be like dealing with a serial killer aside from curses after this? It's possible. As it happens, a little birdie told me about a big name making parole a few months back. I don't know if that was Nejima, but our discussion just now did bring him to mind. I see. How unsettling. Now that you mention it, I just remembered something too. What was it? I was passing Komagata High School a little while ago and I saw someone. So the killer might have a new identity named Shosaki. A janitor, I think, and I could have sworn he reminded me of Fumichika Nejima. A janitor? Janitor? So that's him, I guess, maybe? It looks like it. He looked a little different after 20 years. Much thinner than I remember too. I told myself I was just seeing things. But perhaps it was him after all. Damn, son. Damn! So, what next? The big question now is what the rest of the curse bears are up to. Luckily, the Sumida River is a good distance from any of the 7 mysteries. It's unlikely the other curse bears will come all the way here. I can finally have a moment to think. I see. Right. Oh, we can suspend it here. Okay, so there's nothing else for now. Cannot currently progress any further. Once your situation has changed, select resume to try again. Okay, so we need to play other timelines as well. So it's not done yet, but we need to clear other timelines as well. Okay. Okay, hold on, I need to go to toilet first. Let me on the Pirabi. Wait, hold on. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna maybe RB a bit. Hold on. Wow, I'm back. Alright, let's continue. Have to go to the next one over here. The BGM is lit. Hello, Nasha, welcome. Hold on. Yeah. Now we're going to the police, I think. Tetsuo Tsutsumi, Chief Inspector of the Metropolitan Police Department, First Investigative Division. That's a mouthful. Is investigating the mysterious death of a fellow officer. He visits the scene of the incident, the former Yasto Gardens, with his subordinate, Jun Erio. Hello back, I am Basara. We are waiting for Eri. I'm back. Am I not back? Hello? Yeah, I'm back, okay. Alright. Arigato. The other officers have all gone home. It's just us now. Park should be able to open back up tomorrow, like nothing ever happened. I doubt we'll get many visitors after everything that's happened. You'd be surprised. A lot of people love that kind of thing. I bet they'll be lining up to get in. Cold stuff is really popular right now. Did you not know that, boss? Sounds stupid. Well, it's not exactly rooted in science, but if ghosts really did exist, we could just ask them who the perp is. Somehow, I doubt it'd be that simple. Oh, but you know, I've heard that high school girls are really into this spirit board thing these days. Ooh, it's the Luigi board. Suppose that you can call on spirits and talk to them by using a board with letters on it. You can try it out yourself if you're so interested. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Let's give it a go sometimes, boss. What now? Stop messing around. You really think we're gonna solve this case by moving a coin across a scrap of paper? Sounds like you know all about it. You gotta be open-minded. What if that's how police work's gonna be from now on? Don't make me laugh. You're not back, but back. Understandable. Listen up, Ariel. You can't go blaming the death of your buddy on something like the occult. I don't care if it was ghosts or the occult or what. Whoever or whatever it was that did this, I'll get them. I promise you that. Well, you've got the right attitude, but we don't even know if this is a murder yet. Biases weaken our judgment. You get too fixated on one thing and you stop seeing everything else. Aye, boss. So, now that we've finished investigating the scene, let's review what we know. Now? It's getting late. I figured we'd head straight home for him from here. Come on, we've got over all the info we've gathered. And what better place to do than here, at the scene of the crime, where we can soak up the atmosphere. What do you mean soak up the atmosphere? People just die here. See? Soak up the atmosphere? The hell is there to soak up? You must be really into this occult stuff if you get off on being on a place like this. Wait, you mean being somewhere like this doesn't get your blood pumping? No way. No, don't turn this around on me. I'm not the weird one here. Cripes. Fine, let's get over this. Aye, boss. Let's take a look. I think this is the Yasuda Garden where where Shogo fight with the fire girl, with the detective just now. What's her name again? Harue. Yeah, with Harue. Yeah, this is the place. Pond. This pond, they say it used to flow into Sumida River, but the river becomes so polluted that they cut it off. Oh, so it's part of the river. Oh, so it's part of the river. Former Yasuda Gardens here in Yokohama Ichiome was originally built as part of a daimyo's estate back in the Edo period. The park became city property a number of years ago and underwent extensive renovations. There's not a soul around at this time of night. Quiet. Doesn't even begin to describe it. There anything interesting? We might find hidden stickers. No stickers? Jun Eryu, a detective in the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, 1st Investigative Division. His rank is sergeant. This is his first time leading a case. It's like he's graduated from rookie to newbie. He looks put together on the outside, but acts like a kid most of the time. Honestly, the force could use more people like him. Alright, let's see what you got. So, early in the morning yesterday, oh damn son, a staff member found a victim collapsed here in the park and called the police when they realized he was dead. While there were no obvious external wounds, the fact that he was a police officer and the evidence of a struggle means it's likely that this was a murder. The Sumida office sent it over to us since it involved the death of an officer, and we were tasked with the investigation. What we need to do is figure out what happened and whether there was foul play involved. I think that's about sums it up. But boss, yeah, this case really important enough to assign to someone from the investigation division? I mean, a friend of mine died, so it's important to me, but it's all up to the higher ups. I'm sure they've got their reasons. Boss, you know something, don't you? It's all become clear in time. Try not to worry about it too much. Thinking about it, the only thing we know for sure is the identity of the victim. That means there must have been something special about him, right? Maybe he knew something he wasn't supposed to. Some kind of secret or something. Wait, I thought I removed both rigs from mods already. You're pretty sharp sometimes, you know that? Yeah, sorry. That thing is supposed to be on the kick. But since yesterday the bot is here, really? God damn, I thought it was Streamlabs. God damn. Because what is it? It's supposed to be only at my kick. You know, the live stream server kick. I don't know how it came over here. Both of them are here yesterday. Okay. If you pick up on that, you should be able to put the rest of yourself together. Well, it's our duty to get to the bottom of the suspicious death, especially on one involving an officer. About the victim. The victim is Hajime Yoshimi of the Juvenile Division of the Sumida City Community Safety Bureau. Damn, that's a mouthful. 27 years old, single. He mostly dealt with cases involving juveniles and education. His rank was senior police officer. You knew him well, didn't you? What was he like? Oh damn, he's a big gruff, holy shit. Yes, we were in the academy together. We still went out for drinks together every month or two. He could be a little rowdy, but he was like a big brother to us all. He was kind and cared about his friends. For better or worse, he wasn't the uptight type of cop. Why do you have to arrange it like that, man? The man always showed empathy, and I heard he was popular with the locals for it. He treated each and every troubled kid he met with compassion. He had a great track record when it comes to rehabilitation. Also, we lost a good one. Yes, we did. Truly did. I knew being a cop was dangerous. I knew something like this could happen, but it's never easy when it happens for real. I know the feeling. He didn't seem to care much about climbing ranks, but he was at the top of the class. Only problem was that he took on so much. He had the most unfinished paperwork too. I can relate to that. I always felt we need an unusual English. I always felt we need an unusual guy like him to help us solve our unusual case. God dang it. My English has been rusty, god dang it. Malas. No, not malas. Lebih rajin. Wait, hold on. Me? I was the most normal of my classmates. Besides, the real weirdo among us quit the academy a long time ago. There was one even weirder than you? Hajime was quite a bad boy in school apparently. He ended up with the police a lot. Said the officer in charge was good to him, helped him get back on track. The reason he wanted to become a cop was to pay his kindness forward. Said it was the first time he ever took his studies seriously. That's a good story. Love that kind of thing. Makes me want to have a drink in his honor. Don't make fun of my dead friend. Dead in his honor. You should aspire to become the kind of cop people miss when they die in the field. You say that like it's sure thing I'll die. Besides, if I end up biting it, I'm sure you'll be the one who misses me the most, boss. Come on, don't be like that. You'll hurt morale. Well, I guess how much I'll miss you depends on how this investigation goes. I can already see it. Ario, no! Why'd you have to go and get yourself killed? I have no idea what's going on in that head of yours. Yeah, that'll be a sight to see. I can't wait. You can't wait for your own death. Get it together, kid. What the hell? Jeez, you really are something. Thank you. What about the victim's family? Yoshimi family is from Kitasenji in Adachi City. That's really far. But Hajime's parents died a long time ago. He lived there all alone, no siblings nor anything. I went to his house a few times for drinks. I was surprised it's this huge old looking place. Like, you know, the kind of place that seems super haunted. And he lived there alone. It looked like the home of an old noble family. It was hard to imagine him being such a delinquent living in a house like that. There's that bias I was talking about. If he's from an old family, I'm sure things were complicated. That's a bias too. He never talked about any of that, even when we were drunk. But I don't know much about it. Ario either active or high with white powder MSG. God dang it. He's on that crack for sure. Wait, hold on. Oh, one more thing. Yeah. Hajime was engaged. He's been seeing his fiancée ever since they were in school. Over 10 years. They just started talking about getting married. What was her name again? She showed me a picture once. She was a beautiful woman. That's so, how terrible for her. But she may know if there had been anything going on with him lately, we should speak to her. Yeah. Fiancé may have been his only confidant. It's his own social link. Dang, dang, dang. I'm sure someone at Sumida Police Department had already contacted her. I'll look into it tomorrow. Hey boss, I looked into the case of Hajime was running. Oh great, that's the kind of stuff I want to know. What was Hajime working on the day he died? Well, according to his report, on the day before, he had 2 cases of involving juveniles. First was the suicide of a high school girl who jumped off. Oh, so he's the one who's investigating it. Okay. Yeah, I did hear about it. The girl's name was Michio Shiraishi. She was a second-year student at Komagata High School. But it seemed as though Hajime had contact with her even before the incident. Okay. So she'd been in trouble for some time. That's the thing. About a month ago, he happened to see her walking around town. She looked upset, so he struck up a conversation with her. He was sure there was something bothering her, but she wouldn't tell him what. Must be in trouble at home. That's what he thought too. It seems he visited her home and spoke to the parents, but they said there was no problem, so there was nothing else he could do. And now she's dead. Then it's possible he could have prevented the suicide then. He must have been devastated. That's why he was looking into this Michio Shiraishi again. He must have thought that something terrible had happened that drove her to end her life. But ultimately, he never reported the findings of his investigation. I see, and you're thinking they may have something to do with this death? We'll have to find out what it is Hajime discovered. Right, let's check with the Sumida Police Department about that tomorrow too. Right. And what was the other case he was working? This one is also related to Komagata High School student. Troublemaker named Hitomi Okuda. She seems to be the leader of a group of kids who get up to no good. Oh look, a very rough delinquent high school girl. Where's Shosaki? I think he's missing out. Juvenile delinquency, fun. It was pretty bad for a while. Multiple charges of destruction of property, assault and battery, you name it. Hajime had been working with her for about 6 months and she finally starting to open up. Then he met with the girl the day he died. Well, every school's got this problem. But I'm sure he worried about how she'd get on without him. Right, just when she finally found an adult she could trust. Many seen potential for him. She might act out without someone to help her get through this. We'll have to make sure this Sumida's Community Safety Bureau does their job. But can't rule out the possibility that meeting with this delinquent girl had something to do with his death. Then we'll have to interview her as well. Ah yes, you're right. She may have been the last person to see him alive after all. Ask Sumida to introduce us tomorrow. Though, who knows if they'll actually let us talk with her. That's what we hired you for. Lay a little boyish charm on them, and if they need convincing. Ah, yeah. I'm sure they prefer me over a scary looking old man like you, boss. Watch it, I'm still your superior. You ought to act like you respect me at least. Oh, I thought I was. You were? Shit. Is that just how your generation speaks? You really are a new breed. It's probably just me actually. Ah, well, don't think you can get away with that with other people. So anyways, boss. Were you even listening? I swear, these two. We've got quite a bit to look into tomorrow. First, the 2 Komagata High School cases that Hajime was handling, and we need to speak with his fiancée as well. I believe that's it for tomorrow. Right, we have our plans for tomorrow. What are the other stuff? As for the cause of death, we won't know until the autopsy is done. From what we've seen though, it appeared to be some kind of acute heart failure. But since he had no record of chronic illness and had no visible wounds, it's possible that poison or drugs could have been involved. You're really high, man. We found signs of a struggle at the scene, as well as the footprints belonging to an identified individual. We've got people trying to identify these prints. If we can find who they belong to, we might be able to figure out this whole thing. Yes, wouldn't that be nice if that were the end of it? The only thing Hajime had on him were his badge and his wallet in his pocket. So we can rule out mugging, though there probably aren't many people who think to try mugging a cop as big as him. Also heard that Hajime got into a fair few fights in his younger days. He started judo once he became an officer and rose up the ranks quickly. Sounds like the perp would have to have been pretty strong to take on Hajime. Judo, huh? Time of death will be around 11 PM 2 days ago, so it's not a curse. Maybe it might not be a curse because it's before the curse appear, right? Body was found early in the morning yesterday, 11 PM the day before yesterday. What was Hajime doing out here in the first place? That's the question, isn't it? The entrance to the park is closed after hours, but it's a small gate that'd be fairly easy for him to get through if you really wanted. That would, of course, be breaking and entering, but what do you think, boss? It's hard to imagine a cop like Hajime will trespass for no reason, and since it seems like someone else was here with him, could they have been called him here? They must have been talking about something pretty sensitive to come here in the middle of the night. So Hajime met someone here to discuss something in the secret. And then they got into a fight? No, they wouldn't match the cause of death. There were no wounds in the body that would indicate a spontaneous scuffle. The perp must plan or something. Then you think it was meditated? That would mean they called Hajime to the park with the intent to kill him. So that's what it's called. So this is what it's called. Meditated. Okay. Meditated murder. Okay. So it means it's pre-planned. With the perp tried to threaten Hajime and things went south from there. We should be able to get a clear picture once we know exactly what killed him. Right. But either way, I'm so glad you're back in the first division, boss. I've always admired your work. You were like a god to me. You were the whole reason I became a detective in the first place. Ah, yeah, about that. People have been saying that ever since you first entered the academy, but yes, that's because it's true. Hold on. Alright. So getting to work a case like this now, just the two of us, is like a dream come true. Happy as I am to hear that, well, how should I put it? What is it? If that's true, I'm not sure you've been showing me the appropriate amount of respect. Huh? But I do respect you. Don't tell me you're going senile, boss. That's exactly what I'm talking about. When you run your mouth like that. It's getting late, you must be sleepy. Don't worry, boss, I make sure we get out of here soon. There's more? I've been wow by your sure detecting abilities all day today. Oh really, funny I've been wowed by you today too. On the topic of family, what's yours like, boss? The hell's wrong with you? Prying into my personal life all of a sudden. It's just I never heard you talk about him or anything. Oh, are you single? Shut it, that's none of your business. Ever since I joined the force, I've been thinking. The department really pressures young officers to get married. I wonder why that is. You don't say anything like that though. How should I know? I came to the pressure myself and got married 20-some years ago. Huh? So then. God, you're relentless. Took our daughter and left 4 years ago. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, I'm sorry. Can't believe she give up a guy like you. I was never home much. Too much focus on work. I'd come home late only to get called right back at work out again. Plus, being a cop is a dangerous work. I don't blame her for getting fed up with all. How sad, especially when you're out there putting your life on the line. Oh, is that why you transferred out of the first? Oh, so that he can be much closer to his family, but I think it's kinda like too late. Yeah, it's too late. There's not much I can do, is there? That's the nature of our job. There are many who can really understand it, not unless they're involved with police work themselves or related to someone who is. But wait, you have a daughter, boss? You really think you want to talk about her after all that? Have some sense. Come on, I promise I don't mean this the way it sounds, but how old is she? Jeez, you don't know when to quit. You just keep digging. You just keep digging, god dang it. Wow, look at this dude heisting already. She's a bit rough around the edges. I think most men are intimidated by her. Last I heard, she's living by herself and going to college. Wow, college student. Men love an educated lady. Stop that. What kind of cop are you? Making business assumptions like that. She's living on her own, huh? You worry about her. Worry? I don't even know where she lives. Oh, so she hasn't told you? Probably because she knows you follow her around everywhere. I would not. I don't think. Come on now, we both know that's not true. Listen here. You may look like a mean old man, but you sure have a soft side. What? Is that supposed to be a compliment? I can't keep up with you. We're done talking about this. Oh, there's more! Oh, that reminds me. You got married 20 years ago. It must have been right around the Nejima murder. You know your history. Yeah. That happened a year or two after our wedding. You were the one who arrested the killer, weren't you? In that case at the academy. I was only in elementary school at the time. I still remember people talking about some dangerous criminal getting arrested. All that was just cracking the case, finding the guy. It was all just happenstance. I really did not think about it. It was a disturbing case. Did not make your skin crawl when you learned about it at the academy. It did. We were all terrified. Sounds about right. No one could believe that such a mild-mannered man could have committed such a terrible murder. If we had overlooked one little thing, we may never caught him at all. I think I remember hearing there was only one charge brought against him in the end. That's right, we didn't have the evidence. I knew there was no way such a meticulous planned crime could have been there first, but we may have stopped Fumichika Nejima in the cell, but it was no victory. He always had the upper hand. And all the damage he did to everyone involved, especially the victims' classes. So it's all girls, okay, so probably, or like all kids. Because it says like classmates. And the one that found the body that revealed Nejima was a girl. The one, what is it? Haruwe. So yeah. I'm shocked Erio don't have bullet hole in his chest by now. What do you mean by that? So there's occult stuff. Have you heard about it, boss? What are you talking about? This rite of resurrection, that thing that's everyone's talking about. No, not you too. I've been hearing about that shit everywhere. Oh, you have? That's surprising. Who cares what people are talking about? It's got nothing to do with our job. But don't you think the occult stuff with this case feels, I don't know, realer somehow? The whole thing started right here in Honjo in Sumida City, so I thought that maybe cut it out. Nothing good can come of getting involved with that rite of whatever. Or that record of fates. Sounds like you know all about it. Boss, are you secretly into the occult? Stop that, seriously, this isn't a joke. I get what you'd be intrigued by something called the rite of resurrection after a buddy of yours died, but bringing the dead back to life? That's the stuff of fantasy, it's not real. So, don't go hoping for miracles, got it? I think everything's done already. Okay. I got a bad feeling about this, guys, and my gut is really wrong. I knew this would be a treacherous case from the moment we dragged into it. Okay. We talk. Is there anything we need to check? There's no suspend. Pawn. He's still there. Oh, there's the scene. This is where the victim was found. It's it's clean now. It almost feels like nothing happened here at all. But once an incident like this has come to pass, there's no going back. Not that knowing that this is any consolation. Well, boss, I think that about does it. Alright, let's call it for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. What the? I swear to God, the audio cue, holy damn. The audio cue scares me more. Oh God, what is that? Huh, boss? What's wrong? Don't tell me you're going to see now. Proof, lie, it's no rumor. Damn it, it was that case all along. Boss, what is it? Is there something over there? Such a deep sorrow, a resentful memory. Oh, what is it? Those who deceive with falsehood and untrue hung up forever in eternal darkness. Kill them. Those who spread lies, kill them all. You have acquired the power of the curse stone, the evergreen beach. Oh, it's the evergreen beach. You can use it to kill those who intentionally try to mislead you. Basically, anyone who tried to lie to us can be dead. Damn, that's a really powerful curse. Holy shit. Mercy impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Curse it. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, this one really good against Haruhi. Yeah, true. As long as she didn't lie, I guess. So as long as that person is telling the truth, like technically saying the truth, then maybe they're safe. But if they even try to like bluff or like mislead or just straight up lying, I think it's gonna be dead, you know. Oh no, it's Dan Hung. Boss, what's the matter? Don't tell me you really went insane now. Sorry, I'm fine. Yes, I have some bad news. Or against the mysterious man at the start. Oh yeah, because he lied, right? Or against any curse bearer, really, since they all lied. What if like one of those curse bearers have like a condition that you need to tell the truth or you can kill them? We're lucky didn't tell a lie when we got Shogo. When we asked Shogo yesterday. Oh yeah, we actually speak the truth, right? I think that's why we're still safe, I guess. No, we've got a bit of trouble on our ends. Looks like we'll be working some overtime. We're not going home tonight. Oh shit, overtime. Alright. Assuming in June, something to do the facts, okay. Until the cursed echo of the evergreen beach appears before them. Alright, let's see where this one leads. I think Shogo won't appear in any of the other character stories. His canon fate might be when he persuaded Yoko to give up the research. Maybe, I mean that's the straight line, right? Okay, so let me get this straight. Alright, Eri, mute the audio. What do you mean mute the audio? The right of resurrection really exists, and to use it, you have to kill people using the power of curses from the 7 mysteries of Hanjo. And the curse you have is from the story of the evergreen beach that's told in this area. Is that right? Yeah, pretty much. You click on the uptake. You weren't your usual silly self when you were explaining, so I know you were telling the truth. I'm never silly. The only thing I have trouble believing is that you're taking this cult stuff seriously now. I mean, talk about paranormal. I thought you didn't believe any of that. Not that I don't believe in it. My familiarity with it is why I try not to get too close. Are you just being a sore loser? Not just admitting you were wrong? Oh, shut up and listen to me. No point in trying to hide things anymore. We won't get anywhere if you don't understand this, so listen up. Please just listen. You don't have to keep saying it, I'm listening. He's repeating. Wanna go to the bridge and we're gonna go to the bridge and we know who is there. I mean, there's more than one bridge. Is that the same bridge? Yeah, wait for me, boss. Oh, I explained it on the way there. Oh, there's only one. Who knows? Maybe it's not the time yet. You know? Sorry, I just want to double check one thing. But bro, this BGM though. Tell the truth, right? This isn't a side effect of his senility. The truth, not like I can prove it though. Oh, I can think. Revealing the existence of a secret department is against the rules, even though to a fellow cop. But this is an emergency, I need his help, I tell him. Detective Conan! Not so stupid, but he sure can be slow sometimes. Though I think that possibility may come in handy at some point. I can't look around that much. Is there any sticker? No sticker? Okay. Alright. I'm sure you already know this, but this is all top secret, not sharing it with anyone. Right, you can trust me not to. But no, I just can't believe it. I heard rumors that you used to be a member of secret division attached to the security bureau. I can't believe we actually have a department called Paranormal Affairs? This BGM is telephone in indie game. But it is from Square Enix. So there's a paranormal division in the police force. Oh. Yeah, I'm sure it comes as a shock. I couldn't believe it myself. I thought the higher ups were messing with me. Really had me worried for a while there. No, this is incredible. That's the whole reason I became a cop. I was always fascinated by secret agencies and stuff. You serious? Thinking about it, it totally makes sense. If curses and spirits really do exist, then of course we need a special department to protect citizens from them. You seem a bit too eager to believe all this. And hang on, I thought you joined up because of me. Come on, boss. Do you only have one favorite food? You can like more than one thing. Yeah, whatever. Ghost Hunter. Or maybe. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. In any case, the official stance is that the supernatural doesn't exist, so Paranormal Affairs operates in secret. Still, not sure why they stuck me there. Those 4 years, I worked nothing but cases involving this supernatural. Damn. So, do you know, have it? Have what? Spirit sense, of course. Are you what they call spiritually gifted? Nope, I never felt anything at all. Even if I did, I'd be a lightweight at best. 1 beer and I'm down for the count. Why is everyone comparing spirit sense with like your ability to drink? What the hell is going on? Oh, is that how people in the field quantify someone's spirit sense? Like how much liquor they can handle? Nope, that's just me. Though it might help to get the point across. Oh, sorry, seems like I keep disappointing you. No, it's not your fault, boss. At the risk of disappointing you yet again, I tell you one more thing. Spirit sense is usually something you're born with. It's tough to develop it later on. What? So there's no hope for me? No, say it isn't so. Of course you were interested. Well, you never knew. You may have some hidden potential. I know there's a high schooler who's got so much spirit sense that she works on the front lines. They work, but she wasn't paid because it was supposed to be part of her training. Yikes, that seems like it'd be a violation of Article 69! Nice. Of the labor standards. Wow, you really know the law. No common. Even the cold field has workers' rights, right? Issues, huh? Okay, so what do we know now? We've got this rite of resurrection and the curse echoes of the 7 mysteries of Hanzhou. The curses being spread out around the city is a bit of an emergency. Is that bad? I'll put it this way, like handing out handguns all over the town. Jeez, that's real bad. So what is it? It is. So we need to find the source and put a stop to it before something terrible happens. Usually that'd be the job for paranormal affairs, but I talked to them on the way here. The main team is tied up till tomorrow night. Damn, son. So it's just gonna be like us going solo. Solo. Huh? What? Then that overtime you mentioned means, yep, you're gonna help me, partner. Alright, let's do this. You seem a little bit too eager to dive into all this. You really have no reservations working on the case you know nothing about. You said it was an emergency. I didn't think we had a choice. I'm just trying to be logical about this, boss. You really are something. It might actually be nice having you around. Thank you. Yeah, sorry about that. It was like clearing my... But hold on. Alright. So what exactly do we do? Pretty much, we can let that happen. Should it be even around, you know? Hiding would only be a waste of time. The mystery of one-sided read is associated with Royal Bridge. I was hoping we'd be quick to run into one-sided read's curse bearer. No such luck, it seems. Well, if nothing else, maybe word will spread that the cops are even on the lookout to people we behave. That's putting a lot of trust in whoever these people are. Why don't I ask that guy who's been watching us this whole time? Wait, is that Shogo? Oh no! That's not Shogo! Hey, you there. Sorry to bother you, but I've got some questions. I'm at the police. It's him! We're not taking any chances here. Jitaro Namigaki, that's your name, correct? Yes, I don't mind answering your questions. You're a detective. Did something happen? Alright, lots of things have been happening around here. Oh god, our curse is weak against him. Wait, no, he lies a lot, right? Dying. Alright, hold on. He lie only one thing, that is soul percentage. Really? So, what is it you were doing here? It must be the incident of former Yasuda Gardens. The dead policeman? I can't imagine the detective will come all the way out here otherwise. Huh? Hey, Mr. Detective. Have you ever heard of the Evergreen Beach? What did we ask him? Play along? Should we play along? Alright, let's play along, yes. One of the 7 mysteries of Anja, right? What do you ask? I was just looking for it. Actually, I was wondering if either of you knew anything about it. If it's Evergreen Beach you're after, you'll be better off looking around the former Yasuda Gardens than here. Oh, you know a lot about this. But that's what I thought. Detectives. You have the curse stone of the Evergreen Beach, don't you? How did you know? Ariel, you idiot! Well, that was much easier than expected. Oh crap, sorry. It was simple inference. I figured you've been taking the curse if you were just in the gardens. If you know that, then you must be a curse bearer yourself. I have no intentions of hiding anything. I plan to tell you from the start. Look, this is my curse stone. I believe it's called the Foot Washing Mansion. That's right. But are you sure about this? I'm not so rash that I killed someone as soon as I found out they were curse bearer, not before talking to them first. You're the same, aren't you, detective? You wouldn't curse a person on a number of person. Let's speak as equal, shall we? Oh shit! Oh shit, we can kill him now! We can kill him now! But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. He lied, yeah. Boss? Sure, we're ready to resolve this amicably too. Let's play along for now. Let's play the Game of Thrones game right now. But before we talk, there's something I should tell you. This is my curse stone, the Evergreen Beach, just like you thought. What? Boss, why did you tell him? As for how the curse works... Boss, are you having another senior moment? If you tell him that, it hangs to death anyone who will try to mislead me. So if you try to lie to me, the curse stone will let me know. What did he lie? That he want to speak on equal terms, yeah. Basically, he doesn't even plan to do that. But hold on, what was that sound? It's a bike. Want to speak on equal terms, yeah. Harry's power at the moment is that they can kill the person if they're lying, yeah. I don't have to use it to tell, understand? Oh really? That's super useful. I see, understood. That's a pretty useful power for a detective. Now then, let's talk. Damn, it seems I've lost the upper hand. Oh damn. Oh, he thought he have the upper hand. He thought he have the upper hand, but little did he know that we just opened the option menu just now. No point for petty tricks then. I'll be honest with you. He's not being honest. So far so good. There's someone I wanted to bring back, so I'd like your assistance in collecting soul drives. He doesn't want... Okay. Either one of those statements is a lie. Please, all you have to do is tell me who the other curse bearers are. Sorry, but as a police officer, I can't just look the other way and let you go. Please, if you help me, I'll let you two go as well. Is that a threat? No. He's not sure. He's not sure. He is not sure that he might win. My curse, the Foot Washing Mansion. Did you really think you could escape it just by being careful? It didn't matter to which of you was the curse bearer. I'll be taking both of your soldiers anyway. Wait, Namigaki! The food washing mansion is a powerful curse, and it's so simple to activate. It's ready whenever I need it. There's no escape from the voice with my feet. You may not die, but Ariel might. I'm not sure. Because this is the power of 4-fall, my man. This is the power of 4-fall. Hear the voice of my curse echo. Impossible, this has never happened. Oh, that means he used it before. What's happening? I don't hear anything. Area now, grab him. Right. The power of 4-fall, my man. Oh, here, his curse stone. I mean, why? Okay, I think we can turn it on now. We're safe. Safe for now. The power of 4-fall is an AoE attack apparently. I haven't even touched you. You can't consider that the soul of a police officer. Let him go. All we need is the zone. Could this happen? My right of resurrection. Give it up. The ride was too good to be true from the start. I don't know what happened to you, but you'd be better off mourning whoever you lost the right where. Now get out of here. Damn it. Boo. Oh. Hello Adam, welcome. It's close on us. We'd probably be dead if he had activated his curse. Yeah, I'm not sure what, but something stopped his curse from. Boss, are you okay? Does having another curse don't hurt? Yeah. The curse from this one is flowing onto me. Oh damn. So that means we have 2 curses. We can use 2 powers now. I saw what activates the curse of the food washing mansion, and the resentful memories bound to it. Ah, I see. I always thought this was one of the stranger of the 7 mysteries. Now I know why. This sure is something. What did you see? Let's save that for later. All you need to know is for now is that it's particularly powerful curse. We're lucky we took it from him quickly. He's lucky we didn't kill him. True. Wait, hold on. I'm interested right now. Like, this is ours. This dude was hung to death because he was apparently spreading lies or something. Food washing mansion. Wait, I didn't get the info yet. Or maybe not yet. Okay, now we got it. Kills the crushing one who hears the command wash. Oh damn! Oh damn, that is powerful. Holy shit, that's powerful. So all they have to hear was the command wash from the curse echo, maybe. It was an accomplished emergency. Oh, it was not a male demon, it was a female Omyoji, so it's a ghost. Okay. My foot is so filthy. Someone please quickly wash. Ah, I see, I understand now. Okay. So to summarize, for those who didn't manage to read that, basically the history of the the foot washing mansion is that it was it belongs to the leg of a female Omyoji. she misused her spiritual powers to remain beautiful and young, but because of karma or something, her legs become rotten. So it becomes so rotten it makes her become sick, and then she died basically. But before she died, she asked for help, like, yeah, somebody please wash. So that's what it meant. Hope they are all aggressive as him, but people will do crazy things to bring back someone they love. Seems that the hatred the cursed stones are imbued with makes people are more willing to kill. Really? Then what about you, boss? I'm fine. I may not have spirit sense, but I'm tough when it comes to this stuff. That's why they love me in the paranormal affairs. So you are spiritually gifted after all. Alright, let's head to the next place. Ooh. I'm assuming like these notes is when like things happen at the same time. Maybe. Because it's by the hours, right? So yeah. Sorry, what's up with the evergreen curse? Okay, so let's catch up. Let's recap a bit. I'm gonna just make this untick. Okay, so this is the evergreen beach, which the police officer got, Detective Tsutsui got. So the legend, the legend, there's no legend basically. It's just a tree. So the curse power is like kill by hanging whoever tried to mislead the curse bearer with false statements. So basically anyone who tried to lie can be killed. But even if you don't kill, it can tell you that if that person is lying. So yeah, so the history of it, the resentful memory is he deceived us with so-called rite of resurrection. So maybe it's related to a previous rite of resurrection game or something. I'm not sure. So he was known for his kind, temperament, skill, and let's get us while he was able to speak, This is a long one, holy damn. And neither did the man's body hanging from it. As the mansion's owner was not at home, another unfortunate event. The people held their tongues fearing divine punishment, but the rumors persisted. Oh, okay. So to summarize, maybe from the Edo period there was another right of succession rumor going on, but that dude just now, this dude just now, he said it was bogus, it was a lie. So he tried to tell the truth, but instead of like people believing him, he was blamed to become like a liar. He was labeled as a liar, and then they hung him to death. So maybe that's why like his curse is related to lying, because he tried to tell the truth but people don't believe, and yet the people who lied, people believe them. So he hates those who tell lies. Show Park. I think this is where we're supposed to be meeting with Shogo, right? But because Shogo is dead in this timeline, we meet another person. Yeah, it's a different person. Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but we have some questions for you. What? Are you with the police? I haven't done anything. Don't worry, this isn't an interrogation or anything, we just want to talk. You're Hideki Araishi, right? The historian? We know who you are, so this won't take long. But since we saw you here, we'd just like to ask you a couple questions. Oh, he's the dude who discovered the the record of fates, the one that actually have written about the rite of resurrection. Oh, he's the dude. Okay. Well, let's get it over with. I'm a busy man. Alright, let's talk. Now, Mr. Araishi, what are you doing here at the time of night? Doing research, of course. Day or night, information never sleeps. That's an unbearable philosophy, you know? Your research has been quite a talk around town. What was it they were saying? You discovered something about some book? It's a record of fates. Alright, you found some kind of ritual in the record of fates. What? Don't tell me you want to know how to carry out the rite of resurrection too. To be perfectly honest, I'm tired of people asking me about it all the time. None of you even care about the local history. You just came crawling out of the woodwork when something interesting comes up. Looks like I hit a nerve. If you think you can force me to tell you because you're a policeman, you're sorely mistaken. Not really. Was the research you were doing just now also related to the rite of resurrection? Well, yes, that's right. What exactly are you looking for? I have no reason to tell you that. You wouldn't understand anyway. Tell me. Was the research you were doing just now? That's right. Okay, maybe we need to ask other stuff first. Are you doing all this research so you can use the rite of resurrection yourself? You're a policeman. Do you really think people can be brought back to life? Everyone I meet, pitiful. Oh, so you don't believe in the fate? Whether it's real or not has nothing to do with my research. Such things are better left to the occult freaks, or so if I thought. Things change. It has become necessary for me to pursue the right. So now I pray that it is real. What changed? I'm sure you can imagine the funds for my research. I received a large amount of funding for seeking the rite of resurrection, and if I find it, I'll receive a sum so great that I'll never have to worry about money again. Oh, then that means someone is sponsoring your research. So what if they are? You have no idea how hard we work to secure funding for our research. No interest in teaching those children. Listen to me, I'll tell you one thing. Those experts you see writing provocative books or spotting nonsense on TV to try to get them popular, all of them are just trying to get the money they need to do their research. With how popular the occult is, saying something even remotely spooky can lead to big money. What? I bought your book. The pursuit of unknown begins first and foremost with belief. I was so inspired by that. I do appreciate your patronage. Unfortunately, however, the occult is not my true interest. The fate of the unknown is to be destroyed by thorough research and deep consideration. No way, I can't believe it. You're surprisingly innocent. Right. Let's talk about the record of fate itself. This record of fate, where did you get your hands on? The storehouse of an old private residence in a city. Just as the public was told, I am unable to be more precise due to an agreement with my informant. And what kind of research do you want to be doing? I'm sure it wouldn't be interest you, but to put it simply, the focus of my research is how historical accounts transform into folklore over the years as they are passed down from generation to generation. What does that mean? Due to human bias, the account of any event is inevitably changed by the person communicating it. This is not necessarily done with ill intentions, of course. It happens when someone tries to fill in the gaps in the story that lacks detail, or when something left out or abridged because the story is length, or when the story twists and shifts as it spreads through oral tradition. Even when two stories are told about the same event, difference in culture, environmental affect how it's told, changing its content. Still, little things can turn into terribly mysterious legends. My research is the study of how history, culture, and legend all influence each other. I see. What do you mean? That's kind of interesting, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually kind of interested in that topic. Take the 7 Mysteries of Hanja for example. Why are some of the mysteries seemingly about nothing particularly interesting? You think stories wouldn't last a decade, let alone hundreds of years, so why? But perhaps putting it that way piques your interest. I admit, I am curious. So that's what makes you been researching all this time, makes sense? As I said, it doesn't matter to me whether a right exists or not. If people in the Edo period believe that what was written in the record of fates was real, then all I'm interested in... Okay. So he's an archaeologist through and through then. Okay, understandable. Hold on. I have to be realistic. The research I'd like to do is unfortunately not very lucrative. That's why I needed to take some risks. Alright, now let's ask him back again about this thing. Well, in that case, I think we might have a guess as to what it is you're looking for. There is indeed a theory that 7 Mysteries of Hanja began because of the rite of resurrection. Well, my theory. Unraveling the 7 mysteries may reveal the secret of the rite. I think quite a few people are looking into the mysteries for that reason. Hidoriko Park is connected to the story of the Taiko Suguru, right? That's right, but that isn't the issue at hand. I think I might have Yeah, sorry about if like I went a little bit silent like that, because I actually just mute myself and like cough and stuff. Soul dregs. What? Damn it. If you know about it, then calm down, no need to get so defensive. Both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice friendly chat? A curse stone, you're a curse bearer. I'll leave. It is the Evergreen Beach, right then? Yep, will you show me yours? Oh, he's the lantern dude. He's the lantern dude. It's not the other way around. It's not the teacher. It's him. So he's the one who's carrying the lantern. Hi there, cursed little. What means first? I'd like to confiscate your curse stone. Excuse me? You may be a policeman, but you have no right to do that. The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you under Article 1, Section 2 of the Minor Offences Act. Or you hand it over and all you lose is your secret ability. Think of what would happen to all your research if we were arrested. I call your bluff. The stones could never be used as evidence. If you want it, you have to take it by force. I find it hard to imagine that an officer of the law would use a curse on a citizen. Can't touch me, which means I have no reason to continue this conversation. Damn it! He got away. Incomplete? What? Oh, we need to take it? Do we need to take it? Or maybe I should tell them about the. Wait, hold on. Yeah. He used it. Oh my god. Wait, am I muted or unmuted this whole time? Anyway, I won't give it to you. If I were to say that, what will happen? Will it be a crime? It's the same thing. You can have the stone here. He knows he lied. He might be dead, so might as well just give. He knew. He knows. Kills by disembowelment. One who finds himself trapped in the darkness of the cursed echo. When Honjo was filled with samurai residences, the spies of the shogunate live amongst the townspeople to keep an eye on things. The Soba card on the Sawarigesui served as one of their outposts. Oh, they will communicate to each other in the code by turning the lantern on or off. Tonight at 4 AM meant that someone will be having their last Soba of their life. Oh, okay. Gotta go, Eri. Thanks for the stream. Okay, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 1 again. Alright, would you tell us everything you know about what's been going on? If you help us out, we'll give you all the information we've gotten after we solve the case. What do you say? In that case, will you tell me all about the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries? I believe they are the key to the secret hidden in the record of fates. Sure, why not? I'll learn about them as I collect the curse stones. But thanks to you, we'll learn a lot from him. I wonder the mysteries and write out all public information. He kept everything he knows about the other curse bearers, and the source of the curse are hidden. I was hoping he'd at least give us a clue about how to beat these curses. I mean, It's kind of like a battle royale, even from back then in the Edo period, apparently, based on our current what is it, stone. By me, I mean you. I'm guessing he wants to save his curse. Wouldn't have told us anything no matter what he asked. But now we know where he hangs out. Can always send someone for him if need be. I was surprised to hear that there are actually 9 of the 7 mysteries though. Yeah, that's 2 extra curse bearers we have to find. Confiscated 2, so there are 6 more. They could be anywhere in this town. And we were already too late, huh? I didn't tell you this, but there were some soul drakes in Namigaki's curse. Shit. Not much, so it probably wasn't curse bearer. Shit. Well, I know who did it. We can make arrangements to take him into custody. We'll have paranormal affairs to pick him up tomorrow. For now, we continue our research. Right, on to the next place. Okay, but boss, you know we can use the Minor Offenses Act to arrest people with curse stones. But why didn't we do that with Namigaki? If we could do that, there'd be no need for paranormal affairs. What grounds will a normal detective have to put him under arrest? Oh right, yeah, I suppose that's true. What's the first act, by the way? Oh, it's close? God dang it. What? Let's try to see this node over here. That's our last node, maybe. I'm not sure. But we'll see. We'll see. Almost won. I didn't realize. Basically, we're gonna kickstart all the protagonist story. Meow. Is she like a mystic or something? Look at her. What is it? Hairpin. It's star shape. Oh, is that the Luigi board? Hold on. Let's start. Ready for this, Yako? Ready. High school student, Yako Sakazaki. So that's the name of this girl. Is the one that died by Shogo. Alright, let's start. This is the spirit board. This is how we'll be communicating. First, we'll both put a finger on the 10 yen coin that's on the board. Do I have to click? Okay. This? Just like that. Relax your fingers as much as you can. Now, for the chant, repeat what I say, okay? O specter of the spirit board, please visit us. Your turn. Specter of the spirit board. Specter of the spirit board. Please visit us. Good. Please tell us if you are here. Shit! Right, questions. Start with a question you know the answer to and receive the response. Then, when you know your questions are being answered truthfully, you can ask what you really want to know. Okay, I'll start with something simple. Oh, specter of the spirit board, are you truly the specter of the spirit board? Oh, he said no. Is it lying? Not quite. Specter of the spirit board is just a temporary name we call them when using the board. We're actually calling a spirit with a strong tie to this place, or one of the people participating. In other words, a spirit that just happened to be nearby just felt like answering. Okay, kinda like a mouthful, isn't it? What is this place? I just realized something. This game is originally in Japanese, right? The lengths they go through for localization though. High school. What is this girl's name? Okay, what is the name of the girl across from me? Mio. Yeah, see? You even use that weird character you used to spell. Huh? I'm supposed it meant what is it supposed to be? If it's like in Japanese, is she's gonna be like using the funny character or something? I'm not sure. I guess the paranormals being just tend to take a liking to you. I don't know how you should feel about that. What is my name? Michio? What do you mean? Oh no, it's Mio. The girl in front is Mio. This one is Yako. I think you should know the answer to this. Aspect of the spirit board. What is my name? What's the matter? How strange. No? Told me no. I bet it means it doesn't know. Maybe the specter of the spirit board, but it doesn't know everything. Really? But you knew your name, Mio? Is this spirit really the real deal? Yes. It's fine. I feel like it's giving me attitude. I'll ask it again. What is my name? No, it just went no. Okay. It doesn't even hesitate this time. Alright, it's time to try asking serious questions. Yeah. Who does Mio have a crush on? Alright. Michio's cause of death. So they're trying to figure out who's the killer, or at least like what caused her to die, I guess. A specter of the spirit board. Did Michio Shiraishi in our class, who died by committing suicide by jumping 1 week ago, really commit suicide? Oh damn, I'm having goosebumps. So it really wasn't. I'm not surprised. I never believed it from the start. Now it's the important part. Michio's cause of death. Did Michio Shiraishi die in an accident? So it is an accident. Then did she slip and fall from the apartment building? So it's not the fall. Eh? So it's not fall from the building? Michio didn't die falling from the apartment building. That was true. Then why was she lying on the ground like that in the back alley of the apartment building? It was an accident but not a fall? Oh, specter of the spirit board. What happened to Michio on that day? The classic killed first then body drop? Maybe. Seems like he doesn't know the details. Hold on. Oh, my nose is a bit more clear now. Okay. And how about a specter of the spirit board? Wait, how do you even know? Oh, yes. We want to use the rite of resurrection to bring Michio back to life. Do you know where the rite of resurrection is? Wonder. Oh shit! It's hunting! Oh no, the flashlight is flickering. What the? Stop, I'm scared, Neo. Calm down, you can't let go before it's over. Fine. That's why I can't play this game. Such deep sorrow or resentful memories flowing into my mind. Those who hear it shall fall into the depths of hell. Kill them. Those who hear this sound, kill them all. You have acquired the power of the cursed stone in the Fool's Procession. You can use it to kill those who hear the sound produced by the cursed echo for more than 30 seconds. The effect will be negated if you are seen in that time. Oh shit. Okay, I take it back. So the clapper, the fire curse is actually much easier. This is really hard. First you need to activate it, let them hear for 30 seconds, and you cannot be found. That's a lot of condition right there. That's a lot of condition. Murder's impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Sa! Wah! Kurase! It's the same line. Kill them. Yes, yes, we know. Kill them all. Finish just like that? That's it? Maybe just to check for context. Let's see. I hope it's not really that long. This. Hey, did you hear? Someone from our school committed suicide. What? Really? Who? I heard that Michio from Class C, right? Oh no! It's Class C! Luckily we went to Class A and F. Did you know? I heard Michio's mom remarried last year. Okay. They say her new stepdad's a total jerk. Really? How so? They're walking away, okay. Like he'd pick her on her while she changes and couldn't keep his hands off her. I even heard he's an ex-con. If she resists him, he gets violent. That's so scary, no way, I couldn't take that. I'm probably thinking about killing myself too if I had to deal with someone like that at that home. Hear about the suicides on the news? But for it to happen here. By the way, isn't there a girl who transferred into Class C recently? Oh, I heard about her. She's gloomy, doesn't stand out much. Did you know that the school she was at before had suicide as well? What? For real? Damn. Did you hear about Michio in Class C? Well, everyone's talking about Michio right now. Seemed like the stereotypical honor student in her first year, but she stopped showing up to class and her grades started dropping after her third semester. She off herself because her grades were bad? No fair. Just thinking about practice tests makes me want to die too. Oh my god, these kids, man. These kids. Oh look, it's the dude. There might be some of you who already know, but a member of our class, Michio Shiraishi, passed away last night. Okay, calm down. I know this comes as a surprise, but please keep quiet. Cause of death is still under investigation, and there's nothing we know for certain at the moment. Detailed investigation reports will come from the police, so please don't go spreading any rumors. Got it? We're sending everyone home for today. No dilly-dallying on your way. School will be off tomorrow as well. Hey you, stop celebrating, show some respect. There will be a memorial service scheduled next week at the school assembly, if anyone wishes to pay their respects individually. Yako? Sorry to bug you. It's just you seem a little different from your usual self. I hope I'm not being nosy. Thanks, Mio. Acting that strangely. Yeah, enough to make me worry. If you want to talk, I'm happy to listen. Yeah, this is perfect timing. There's actually something I want to ask you. Yeah? You know that spirit board thing that everyone's been doing? Where you summon a spirit and ask it whatever you want? Ah, yeah, I know it. I want to try it out. There's something I want to know. Why are you telling me this? I mean, you seem like the type to know about this stuff. Oh, I do. Man, the stereotyping is real. Hold on. Yeah, you look like you're really into that occult stuff, you know? You got that kind of gloomy look. I don't know how I should feel about Poor Mio, man. But you do know about this stuff, right? Damn. Yes, I probably know a little more than most. Okay, well, please help me. You're my only hope. Hey Mio, you know about the rite of resurrection, right? Yeah, it's the thing Mr. Aishi apparently discovered and wrote an article about. Though there's many people who don't know, he's always talking about it. Do you believe it's real? Huh? Sounds a little too good to be true to me. But on the off chance that it really works, could bring Michio back to life with it. I want to find it if there's even the slightest chance of bringing Michio back. But how will you look for it? Right, that's the thing. Lamau. I'm guessing like they're actually like best friend, like a group best friend or something. I wonder why she had to die. She didn't leave a note or anything, but hey, but they announced that it was a suicide. That can't be right. She would never kill herself. Michio was so happy and always looked on the bright side of things. She loved coming to school. I know she was going through some hard times, but for her to kill herself, I never got the chance to speak with her. Oh, she's the transfer student. Okay. You're right. And that's why everyone was so willing to accept that she committed suicide. They cared, but all they did was gossip about it. They put together little pieces of information and spread rumors like it's the truth. Isn't that terrible? I've heard some that are really awful. In the end, the only reason they're able to say stuff like that is because they aren't personally involved. It's true that she didn't get along with her new stepdad and that her grades still went down, but to say things like, how sad, no wonder she killed herself, how dare they? She always told me she was okay whenever I talked with her because I was worried. She would have told me if there was something bothering her so badly she killed herself over it. Won't let Michio's death be written off like this. Like maybe she could call him something bad. Something bad? Some people be talking about that body found in former Yasuda Gardens, right? Someone's saying that his town is cursed or something. Yeah, there's been strange feeling around lately. Alright. Thing you want to ask, is it? Yeah, I want to know about the truth behind Michio's death and where the rite of resurrection is hidden. I see. I don't know if getting the answer to those questions will be easy as you hope. Please, the teachers and police aren't any help. There's only so much I can do alone. If there's even the slightest chance, then... well... okay. If that will make you feel better, then I'll help. Yes, thank you, Mio. Okay, then tomorrow after dark. And then we came back to the present after we received the curse. So at 12 a.m. the curse activated. Understood. 2C. Class 2C. Are you awake, Oyako? Yeah, what happened? Can't remember? Let's see. We used the spirit board and suddenly heard something. Like this weird voice. And it passed out. Okay. I think it was just a mild shock from how sudden it was. I'm not really sure if you can call that like a shock or something. Was everything okay with the spirits? It was almost bad, but I got it to leave. More importantly, what is that thing you have in your hand? My hand? Whoa, what the heck is this? This looks so freaky. When did I get this? Okay, that is kind of freaky. Oh yeah, let's see, like this thing. I want to see the story behind it. Omio stood atop the Stall Festival Tower. It was her time to shine. Oh, that's her name. Okay, Omio. She was excited. It had been years since she joined the troupe, but she had yet to enjoy her day in the spotlight. She wasn't particularly pretty, nor she was all that talented. As a gossip and a loudmouth, she wasn't well liked by her peers. Some of the other girls thought of her as a teacher's pet and bullied her. Don't care about them, she thought. I'll use this chance to make something of myself. Everything was perfect. She wore a beautiful kimono and okame mask over her face. Stage was set. The comedy began. She danced with everything she had. Applause rained down upon her from the crowd. Her breathing hesitated with excitement. I've got to catch my breath. That's strange. I can't take off my mask. The smell of glue assaulted her nostrils. Her screams were drowned out by the music as she squirmed and struggled. Oh, it's a foul play. Okay, no, please, someone help. She fell from the tower, writhing in pain as she begged those around her for help. The music stopped in time with Omio's heart. Damn, bro, that's just cruel. What? That's so scary. Yako, you just said you heard a strange voice, right? Could you tell me what you heard? Anything you can recall. I think it might be connected to that object. Let's see. It felt like I was at the bottom of a dark place. Then this voice felt like it was echoing in my mind. The dead, they just keep shouting. Kill them. I see, thank you. Yako? I think you may have exactly what you need in order to use the rite of resurrection. A curse with the power to take people's lives and turn them into soul drags. What? You mean this is a real curse? I know I said I wanted to use the rite of resurrection to bring back Michio, but... well, why? Why me? It makes no sense. Yako, please calm down and listen. Sorry about panicking. No, it's okay. Fear is something we feel in the face of the unknown. Long ago, people would have given names to phenomena they couldn't understand in order to live with them. However, modern day developments in science and culture have pushed for the rejection of things that can't be measured, and so the paranormal has been treated like it doesn't exist. But they've been around since a long time ago. You just understand, you can see that there's nothing to be afraid of. First, coming down is the most important. Accept reality for what it is. So if we trust in reality, that means we can see ghosts. I literally gave this stuff a shot because it was popular, but really do have a connection with this stuff, don't you? Well, I suppose to an extent. Hey Mio, what do I do? Where do I start? Am I cursed? Am I going to die? It's okay, I'll take care of the curse. That's why I'm here in the first place. What? Trust me. I'll take care of things. It'll be alright. I was the one who dragged you along to do the spirit board. It's fine. You're desperate to find a way. Okay. But spirit boards are dangerous. You have to take them seriously. Yes. Do not play with Luigi board. So I'm glad you invited me. Right, let's review everything we've learned so far. Okay. Okay, let's save it here, I guess. Okay. Let's save it here. I think we can stop here, I think, for today, and we can continue this again tomorrow. It's already 1 AM, so I don't want to like drag this one a little bit too long than before. But yeah, it's 3 hours again. Holy dang. But we can continue this. I'm not sure if I can continue this tomorrow, but we'll see. If I can continue it, I'll inform on Discord and also on Twitter. So be sure to follow me over there. And we're gonna be continuing where we left off, basically. But if not, then it's gonna be like within this week, because I'm kind of excited on like what's about to come, you know, what's about to come. So yeah, we already got a lot of information about the other curses and like who have them, and we have like some facts straightened out as well. So it's gonna be like very interesting to see how these things turns out, and maybe just maybe we can finally meet the other, you know, the other curse bearer, because supposed to be there's 9, but right now there's not much. It's like we know only 6 of them, right? The drum, alright, let me see. So basically we know the canal belongs to Yoko at this time. Fool's Procession is with the current character we're controlling, which is Yako. Beckoning Light, okay, this is one of the one that we don't know. Haunting Clappers belongs to Harue. Evergreen Beach belongs to the detective. Tsugaru is also a mystery. Foot Washing belongs to Namigaki, but already confiscated. Same with Ever Burning Lantern, already confiscated. This is what Mr. Araishi have. One-sided read is also done, we don't know. So 1, 2, 3, yeah. The three of them we still don't know. Oh yeah, we might actually get to know more about them in the future, perhaps. The night is still young. No. I might not, did not save here. So yeah, we can check in again next time. Whenever I go live, I'm not really sure. Perhaps tomorrow, perhaps the day after tomorrow. We'll see. But for now, we're gonna be ending it over here. Thanks to you guys for dropping in. Thank you, Nelson. Thank you, Basara. Thank you, Autumn. Shosaki as well for dropping by. Al Kafi who dropped by during the wait. And Jero as well. Thank you for all who came in and stay and lurk. I don't know. I'm not even sure like how many is still here because I don't have the counter, but it's fine. It's better that way. So yeah, and thank you for you VOD watchers who are watching this from the archive from start until the end. You guys are freaking mad lads as always. So I'll see you guys again on the next episode of Paranormasight. And with that, I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.